doing well today. Okay, today I'm going to look at the person on your mind the most. Just first off, I'm going to have a look at the overall energy between you. Okay, right, moved on, left. I think the overall energy today is, I feel from both sides here, that you feel that you've moved on and it's over, and they feel that you've moved on and it's over, and that possibly there's a little bit too much distance between you now. Could be Aquarian energy straight off the bat here, but I feel for you, you needed the support to move on, and whether you're actually willing to put yourself, back into the fray, I just heard, but I think they feel that you have moved on. So let's see what they would like to say, and then I will get some more tarot out and just see if anything's going to happen with this connection. Okay, like I say, it's just like, you both almost feel that it's over, but I do feel that you both feel sad without each other, even though it was a lot of drama, stress, probably nasty words here as well, mental tiredness I'm hearing. Mentally tired, it just mentally wore you out, this connection. I do feel though both of you are still connecting into each other on some level. Okay, so anyway, we'll give these a shuffle and see what wants to come out today. Just while I'm shuffling these, if you'd like a personal reading, just click on the title of the video. It's all in the description box, and also check out the free relationship report. And thank you so much for your likes, comments, subscribes. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I hid who I really am from you. I wish things could be different. I want to be more than friends. Yeah. Your person thinks that, it's like the horse has bolted. It's too late. They want more than what you've got now. Okay? They want more than what you've got now. Whilst you were with them, they were definitely hiding their real, either their intentions, their feelings, or something that was causing them to act out or act up, I've just heard. But I'll have a deeper look into these cards in a sec. I wish things could be different. Yeah, I feel they're still thinking about you. Okay, I do feel that this person thinks about you. I think they think about the breakup. I think they regret, I'm hearing, the way it ended, because I don't think you ended on good terms. Okay, I feel you were very tired when this relationship came to an end, but I don't feel that you ended on good terms at all. I mean, when relationships end, sometimes people, it's upsetting, but it's not totally demonic. That's the word I just heard, actually, demonic. But I feel with this, there was a lot of cruelty. There was a lot of cruelty. Your person wishes it could be different. Okay, let's get this tarot deck back out. Let's have 3 cards, please. They're obsessed with you. I want to be more than friends. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Sun. Oh, this person is still in love with you. Right, okay. They were a bit of a control freak. Maybe they weren't obviously controlling. They're controlling to start, or they could have been later on, but I think they're controlling to start with. They kind of masked as being nice, if you know what I mean. They weren't so controlling that it was obvious, but they would say little things I'm hearing, like, oh, do you think you should do that? Or do you think you should go there? Or do you think that's right for you? Okay. They would like a friendship back. Okay, they would like a friendship back with you. But like I said, they were a little bit controlling. They could have controlled the finances here. They could have, even to the extent of breadcrumbed you, okay? But somebody could have been controlling. Someone had more power in this connection today. Doesn't have to be massive, but somebody definitely had more power, all right? I think what they were hiding from you, there was something that they were overly optimistic about. I think they did live in la la land a little bit. Possibly not because they're bad person, like narcissistic or something. I think they just could not deliver on what they promised, okay? When you first met this person, they had a very sunny, happy disposition. They do tend to get a little obsessive about the little things in life. I do find kind of a slow, sluggish energy with them at times, okay? Immaturity with money, possibly this is what they were hiding. They might not have had the money that they said they'd got, okay? They could have even tried to control your money. There is an element of control using finances here. And one person always, I hear the word sometimes just waiting for handouts. Now this doesn't just mean money, it can mean that you're just waiting. Example of this, a compliment. You've put on a new outfit, whether you're male or female or whatever, you've got yourself all dressed up or dolled up, as we say in the UK. And it's like you never even got a compliment. This person was slightly controlling. But what they hid was their dreams and plans. They couldn't always back them up. Okay? They couldn't always back them up, but they do want to come back in. I think they're hoping that you will help them out in some way, though. With this Page of Pentacles, it's almost as if they're not doing too well financially. Okay, they're not doing too well financially. Like they need a handout. They might need a loan. You might find where they're living, they're going to be, out through the door or something like that, or they had some money but they've wasted it all. You were balanced in this. They flew too close to the sun. Like I said, a little bit la la land. They used to get overly optimistic about projects, but I see them being sluggish. And what I'm hearing now is that there would be a good idea. They'd hyper-focus on that idea with this page here. They'd learn something and you would think, great, yeah, because you could see this was going to work out, but they never took it any further. It's almost like they were a perpetual student. And by that I mean they would start off guns roaring, like, a student does, all your textbooks or a new job. But then all the enthusiasm and all the gusto vanished. It just vanished. Just vanished. Right, let's just have one more on what they were hiding, please. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, they did definitely hide their ego. And like I've said, la la land. I think it's not funny, but I think you were the one that did the planning here. You were the level one. I don't think this person could plan their way out of a chocolate box, okay? They're just too hasty, very impulsive, very impatient. This energy coming out, going back to that original card, and I said I felt it was their words. Yeah, I think they were quite spiteful at times. Very bolshy with their words, It's the sort of person who'll just keep and it all comes out. And they just don't listen. This person did not listen to you. But one of the major things they did hide from you as well was a bit of their temper. Okay? They've got a hot temper, easily irritated. Doesn't mean physically, it could do. But they were easily irritated. They'd learn something new. That's great. A flurry of excitement and activity in whatever sphere this applies to your story. And then bump. And then I can just see you being left. I don't know, I just saw a table or something in a room where you're just left with all this stuff they bought or stuff they got to do something with. And it never saw the light of day again. So they were unpredictable, unreliable, easily irritated, possibly controlling. okay? But they still miss you. This is interesting. Let's see what else they'd like to say. Let's see if they've learnt any lessons, if they've reflected upon themselves, because people say they miss you. You know, I know those of you who watch me regularly know I say this. People can say they miss you just because they don't want anybody else to have you, or, yeah, you know, their life isn't going too well. But unless they've actually done any healing work on themselves or put their hand up and said, yeah, I did this, I am sorry, then the cycle just keeps perpetuating itself, really. Okay, what would they like to say? Oh, they said they're trying to heal. So they're healing from something. I'm going to go deeper into this. I'm going to definitely go deeper into that. Because I was just saying that unless they've healed, well, they're saying they're healing. So there's something they're digging deep in. Something that happened when your relationship ended. They've obviously realised that they had something to do with it. I left when things got hard. Yeah, I don't think they just physically left when things got hard, but I think even when you were with them, their flighty energy, and I don't just mean flighty like in romantic flighty, I mean their mental energy was very flighty. I can see them, like I say, with all this stuff. Well, I'm not doing that, and that's not right, and this isn't right, and you've said this, and this isn't done, and then whoosh, and then they've gone. They've just gone. They've left the room. But they've left you with all the stuff. Right, okay. Chaser. That's your energy. You don't want to chase anymore. That's you. They're the runner, whoever this is for, but you don't want to chase anymore. We're just going right back to the beginning of this reading when I was really strongly getting that, you know, the horse has bolted. Okay, so they don't want to run anymore and you don't want to chase anymore. All right. Let's get some advice for you. Okay, because they're still in your energy here. They're still in your energy. Right, you're being asked just to carry on doing what you're doing. Just do what you're doing. Chop wood. For me, in this reading today, it means you've moved on to, excuse me, calmer waters. Okay? Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't make any drastic changes because of this person. Okay? Keep focusing on yourself. We're going to clarify that self-love card in a minute. I want to see what they're trying to heal from. What else, please? Collective advice in this reading. Right, you have a deep knowing. Okay, this is why I think chop wood's come out. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't, and I know when you hear from somebody and you want to hear from them, but the past hasn't really been resolved, it is so easy to think yes, or do something that you wouldn't normally do. I don't know about anyone else, but I've done that. Okay, but your intuition is correct about this. Okay, your intuition is right about the situation. Okay, totally right. So you're being asked to listen to what your intuition is saying. Even if that means going into meditation, just being really quiet. People say, well, how do I know it's my intuition? I think the easiest way for me to explain this, it's just a feeling. It is just a feeling, and I think if you've been, the thing with intuition, it's great. People say listen to your intuition, but the only caveat I'll throw out on that is if you've been in a relationship where you're trauma bonded. Okay, because then it is very difficult to discern whether it is your soul, your intuition that is almost drawing you back, or it's just the trauma bond, the way that being with someone who's not very nice to you, I'll just put it like that, refires all the neural pathways in your brain, and you become addicted to the on-off nature of the relationship. Okay, so But your intuition is right about this situation. Okay, so probably not for you if you've been in a trauma bond, I don't feel. One more for advice, please. Soulmates. Yeah, it's funny, before I pulled that card, I was saying it's not for you if you've been in a trauma bond, because that's a different ball game. Okay, I think your intuition is very hard to discern when you've been with someone who has been mentally, physically or emotionally abusive. Okay, but you know deep down if this is your soulmate or not. Okay, you know deep down, but don't do anything drastic at the moment. Let's see what they're healing from. Let's see what they're working on themselves. Ah, that's interesting. Emperor reversed. Right. Emperor and Empress. They're healing. Basically, what this person is doing, they're dropping the edge. By that I mean, they know to come back into your life and to be the person that you deserve. Okay, they need to be less aggressive. They need to be less rigid. They need to be less bossy. They need to be more open. They need to be more kind. This person has a real way of my way or the highway, even though looking at this at times, to be honest, they weren't always capable of even finishing a project, but that was not what they portrayed. What they're working on now, two things here, I think, is to come back as a better person and be more flexible. Since you've been apart with them, they have lost their confidence, okay? But what I'm getting here is they've lost the edge. They've lost that sharpness, that rigidness. So, for example, you're having a conversation with them and they're not listening to you, or they're just going, yeah, and you couldn't open up, okay? They have been connecting with a more feminine side of their nature, which is beautiful, because we all have masculine and feminine in us. All of us. And your person was very, very much to the other excess of their masculine energy, whether male or female, but their masculine energy, this sort of, whoa, I'm here, okay, my way or no way energy. They could have been someone who you had a traditional relationship with, where you were expected to cook the food or clean the house, or you could have got anxious when they were coming home, I'm hearing, because, I don't know, something hadn't been cleaned. But they've been healing that. They've been realising that they're too critical and they're too strict. I don't think this person gave you enough gifts or enough presents. I don't think they did. I think they just gave you rules and regulations. Okay, that is actually really nice. That is actually really, really nice. That is somebody, especially someone who's been in the Emperor energy, sort of as a negative, to actually start to do some healing work. They could be healing father issues. They could be healing some father issues, or whoever the male head of the family, generational issues, ancestral issues. But whoever this person is, they are taking some time now to work out, and are seeing and realising how dogmatic they were with you. They were very dogmatic. This is your intuition. You will know if this is somebody who genuinely will want to heal. Then it's your reading. Okay, then it's your reading. Let's just see what the outcome's going to be. What's the outcome going to be, please? Four of Wands. Yeah. I think they're going to come back in, okay? Four of Wands. Some readers read this as a twin flame connection as well, because the 1111 on it. I feel they will come back in at some point. Okay, I'm just going to take another couple of cards, because although for me it is a card of, yes, somebody sees that in you, they see their future with you, they want to live with you, they want to be with you, build an energetic foundation. Sometimes if you're in separation, for me, it can mean that that person at the moment is a little bit comfortable where they are. And also what I'm hearing is, because they are healing, they have almost isolated themselves. Okay, they've isolated themselves to a very close circle of people. Cards, because as I was saying, this can be, I see them healing. Okay, so this card, I do see them coming back in, but at the moment I feel they're behind closed doors, maybe not literally, but just trying to work through their own issues at the moment. But this energy will move, okay? It will move. I see them coming out of a healing period, an isolation period, of sorting themselves out, because the nutshell of this reading really is that they want to become more tolerant and less dogmatic. Okay, and they also know they need more discipline, but not in the way they were disciplined before. In the way they were disciplined before, it was my way or the highway. Do this, do that. Oh, and by the way, I'm not finishing this, but it's all your fault kind of energy. They weren't taking, they were just very, very rigid. They would not see your point of view, even though it was blatantly obvious they weren't finishing projects of some sort here. So they will be back. Let's just, yeah. Two of Cups, they will be back in. There we go. Yeah, this is for some of you. I think your intuition is telling you it is more of a soulmate connection. It's not a trauma bond connection, okay? Hopefully this person is doing this work. My cards are saying they're doing the work. So they're going to lose that spiteful tongue, that critical tongue, which I feel, before I wrap this up, came from their father. I think it came from their father. They grew up, I feel, in an environment where the father figure ruled the roost, okay, and everybody else did as they were told, okay. The father could be, I think the father probably had an unpredictable temper. Okay, so they will be back, they will be back, they will be back. Okay, so there you go. I shall leave that with you. Take good care of yourselves, and just remember, take what resonates. Take what resonates from today. Let them come forward. I've heard that. Just let them come in. Let them come in. Let them do the work. You just carry on with your day-to-day. Live in the present. Enjoy your life. Go out if you can. Do things that make you happy. Even if it's just reading books or something that just makes your soul happy. Okay, and this energy will come in. All right, love you all. Bye.